Imagine the world without sound.
Woo! Talk about scary. Silence is scary. I think most of us are afraid of silence. I mean, think about it. If you're home alone and you hear this, you'll put on TV or you'll put on music. Most people don't like silence. Silence is good for the most part, because do you think it's coincidence that you get the best ideas ever when you're taking a shower? Or sometimes when you're driving the car. But then why are there so many people that are afraid of silence? It's because we don't want to hear our own thoughts. Because when we're alone, then those thoughts of guilt of what you did in the past are coming, or the stressful things that you have to do in the future, or maybe just negative thoughts about yourself. And that's because people are hearing the wrong voice. Or maybe the problem is that no one wants to listen. We live in a culture where everyone wants to have his or her voice heard, but at the same time have so little to say. Maybe because everyone thinks that louder is better. But the real problem is that no one listens. When God created Adam, he whispered into the dust and named him. Adam was once a whisper. So were you. So was everything else. There was a time when a prophet named Elijah wanted to hear God's voice, and he wanted to listen to God's voice in a strong wind, but God was not there. He tried to listen to God in the earthquakes. God wasn't there. And after the earthquake, a fire, but God was not there. But then God whispered to him, and that's when he heard God's voice. And God was there, a still, small voice. So why does God speak so often by whispering? When someone whispers, you have to lean in really close to hear what the person is saying. You lean toward the whisper, and that's what God wants. So the goal is not just trying to find out a way to listen to God's voice. The goal is actually to get close to God to be able to hear him. He speaks in a whisper so that we can get close to him, because that's how much he loves us.